Oh, through the perfume.
Yeah. So through perfume I knew the place.
Somebody told you about the perfume?
Yeah.
And you came down here?
Yeah. So through perfume I came here for the first time. Yeah. So can I have this, please?
Right. There's one. He says that he won't spend our money. He pays like, he goes to Boots. He likes spending like 300 quid for clothes and stuff. He's a posh kid.
I have to shave me.
You're a posh kid, aren't you?
No, I wish I was.
What do you mean you wish you were? You never bought the aftershave from you. Why?
I don't wear it. Don't wear it.
What do you mean you don't wear it? What do you wear? Okay. Alright, they do these as well now. They do these for the face, yeah? Same treatment stuff. Same company. Okay. I wouldn't think, honestly, that girl was going to do what she did. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised by.
You know what?
She's not new
You know
here.
what? You know what, dear? I tried to be nice with her. I tried to be reasonable.
She's not new here. She's, we say hi sometimes. You see what I mean?
Tried to be reasonable. It's like the training traffic ward in school.
No, she's not training. She's been on the job like for. We know them all because we see them passing in.
She had pretty eyes though.
Huh?
She had pretty eyes.
Forget that. she's crying there that she's got a bad day.
Sliding sideways. Just watching her now because I can see my car from here.
Your car's on the same. Your car's not. No, I was registering because he was not on the till. He was not registered on the till. Right. Okay. So it's 9.99 for the 6 stuff. It's 149 for the 2. 149.
5, not 6. It's 5 stuff. That's why I say you don't have to.
I've got here 9.99. That one. I've got 149. That one. 149 again. That one. I've got 199. This one. And I've got 199. This one. Okay. So that's the 16.95.
I want the back, small back, please.
That is 20p.
That's fine. Right.
Just do it.
It's contactless.
Huh?
It's contactless. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to pin for it. That's what I'm saying.
I'll give you the bag for free today. Or they are 30p bags. You get one for free today. Because you've been here for long.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your number? There's a raffle there. There's some stuff there, perfume and all the stuff there that you can win. Well, we need your number. What's your number? To enter the raffle. 07 45 98 43018. What name is it? Angela. In French, they say Angela. Huh? Angela, I put the raffle. Ah, you must be patient now. This one here, you lose stuff there. You have to put some stuff in a.
Yeah, no.
You know, this you put in your bathroom or toilet or something. And you go, someone goes to the toilet and it's the gel to clean, your house. That's free.
No, don't worry. Thank you. See what you.
Don't worry.
I don't want to carry stuff, please.
Yeah,
This one is a
you don't want to pay more.
Yeah, I don't
No,
want to
somebody's
get
waiting outside.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm having like a bad day today. I had a staff that was supposed to turn up this morning. They didn't,
Really?
Yeah, they didn't come.
What?
So that's one of the reasons why these things are happening,
What did you have?
Yes, my plan was to
move
move it.
in. Did you have other clients booked in for hair?
Yeah, I have a him. Mr. Ben. Ben, Mr. City. He's Mr. City. He's massive, Mr. City. He is massive.
United fans don't live in Manchester, mate.
United fans don't live in Manchester. No, he's a City fan.
I know.
You want to keep the United fans out?
No, they don't live in Manchester anyway. They live in Ireland and London and that.
And Liverpool.
No, the United fans don't live in Liverpool.
London,
Ireland.
London, Ireland.
What about Africa? Anytime, yeah, a lot of African
what about
people support, yeah, a lot of African people
Yeah.
support United. Is he moving?
Yeah, but she just broke me. What's gonna happen, right? I put my key somewhere, I couldn't find the key. The girl there, she comes, I said, please let me find the key. And she's just like, oh well, I have to book it, I have to move it. And I said, please, give me just 2 minutes. And I said, you can even come and help me to look for the key. And I said to the customers, I can't find the key, to help me to find the keys. And when I found the key, gave him the keys, and he's going there, and she's like, oh no. So she's there booking already, the ticket was already out. I said, well, I have to book it. I said, no. Which part of you is human now? You know, you're a human being. I'm telling you. Listen, I said, I'm going to make her famous now. I didn't know she was like that. I didn't know that. Because she's not started today. No, but she's been around with she's been, not for too long, I know, but she's been around with. Oh, because of her. Bloody hell.
Is he moving that van?
Yeah. Because of her. You alright, love?
Yeah, can I make an appointment for an undercut for my daughter?
When do you want it?
As soon as possible.
Is she with you?
Yes.
The queue there is like, if you can go and come back in like, let's say an hour.
An hour? Yeah,
An hour,
no worries, I'll be back for 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let me take your number here. If situation changes here, I can tell you. Don't come, and then when it gets better, I say come.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the number?
597
07597
064
064
638
638. What is it?
Katie.
On the
No worries, I'll come back at 2 o'clock if I don't hear from you.
Okay, no
Thanks
worries.
very much.
Yeah, it's just annoying, but as for you, you're saying like, oh well, it's only a £25 ticket and stuff, but me, I got loads of them. It's 50 quid, but if you live in 14 days, 25. But I got loads of them, mate. I've put, and she's giving trouble to that dude as well.
Yeah.
Like she's following the rules to the book. You see what I mean? Like,
She might be new.
no, well, how new? I don't think she's that new. She's not that. She's been on the job there. This girl's been on the job like for 3 months, for 4 months at least.
Do you know what? I think with local businesses, you should have a bit of discretion.
Yeah.
That's it.
She should have a little bit of that.
just-
It's not like
it's
she's
just
doing.
random.
It's not like
It's
she's
a
doing it to a
random guy.
stranger, a random guy.
Yeah,
She
she's
sees
gonna-
me
she's
every
gonna
day.
See you every day. She shouldn't have to deal with it every
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
I'll see how good she you know. There was an old man that works there that was just as stingy and bad like her. Like that, he said to me, it's not my job. And she just repeated the same to me. He said, it's not my job to come and tell you to move your car. I went past there, you saw me twice.
At what point do you stop being a human being?
Yeah, that's what I said to her. At what point do you stop being a human being? You know, it's not a do or die situation, is it?
No, it's not. She's not going to gain anything from it either.
She's not going to gain anything for that.
Sometimes I think it's as well. It's about stubbornness, isn't it?
Yeah.
People want to argue for the sake of arguing rather than getting to the fact or being reasonable. People just want to win the argument, don't they?
Yeah.
Even if it's illogical what they're actually saying.
Yeah, but sometimes it's
Most
good
people
for
are full of
maybe
shit
it's
anyway.
good for the maybe sometimes it's good for their mental health. Like,
Most people are just full of shit and they've got shit lives. They go home and just have a horrible life and just miserable as fuck, so they just take out on everybody else.
so why can't we just be?
Commit suicide.
Why can't we just be like animals and animal commit suicide?
No, I said they should just commit suicide probably.
Eh?
Some people should just take themselves off the planet. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
So this is an interesting question. So do animals actually commit suicide? You guys ask Google.
I don't think animals commit suicide, no. In fact, they do. There's a species of wolves, yeah, that mate for life, right? And when one of the partner dies, they're so lonely that at some point they can mourn so much that they go off and don't eat and don't drink, and that is a form of suicide. They basically commit themselves to death because the partner's deceased.
Really?
Wolves, yeah.
Why do you say this? Did you watch a documentary or something?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I feel like they don't have as much of a powerful memory as we have.
No, they do.
Because our memory is a good. It's got two sides to it. It's a good thing that we can remember stuff for so long, but it's also a bad thing in the sense that we can get hold of the bad patch or thing and just keep
Yeah, but
spinning them.
that's depression, isn't it?
Yes,
That's
yes.
depression, the constant repetition of the same thought.
Yeah, so,
Then at the
but
same,
do animals get depression? No.
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
because they've got less expectations, isn't it? We look at things, we're getting a quick fix.
Yeah, and we have
You're looking at your
competition.
phone,
And we
you're
have,
looking at your
yeah, we
phone,
have competition,
You're
yeah.
looking at your phone, you're getting an endorphin boost, you're getting releases of serotonin
Yes.
every 5 minutes because you're getting pleasure from it.
So
Nothing else can compete with that.
How are these going to impact the
Society
young
as a whole.
generation?
It's gonna, I don't know how it's gonna pan
Because
out.
this kid now, you can't take the
But
tablet
it's
away
def-
from
it's
them. You
definitely
don't.
going to affect the way that they communicate, though. It's like me and my kids.
The guy will come to the house, you're there,
sometimes-
hi dad. So it's just about if he made eye contact with you.
Yeah.
That's your child.
Sometimes,
Hi dad.
sometimes you've got to take them out of that environment as well.
You
haven't
alright, love?
Yeah.
You've got to take them to a place
Anything
where they
I
can't
can
use
do
the
for
phone.
you?
No, she just wants some nose stuff. So.
Oh, the nose tube is gonna be a messy business, that one, because I think
Oh, you
I
put
think
them all away?
we moved them for Christmas and stuff. Already.
Oh, there's a few there.
Yeah, there's only a few there, but we moved a bigger, maybe a couple of. Yeah, so you were saying that the new kids nowadays, they have, I tell you what problem they have a lack of attention.
They've not got a good
they don't
attention
awareness.
span.
They don't have awareness.
There's
right?
no attention span because they can't hold their attention on one thing for so long because they're being bombarded
and
with
they try
30-second
multitask
clips.
nowadays. They try and multitask.
So you've
you
got-
see a
you've
child
got
there
30
eating and watching the tablet and watching the TV, and
You've got 30-second clips that are being bombarded at you,
Yeah.
and you've got to contain this amount of information, and it's going to be advertising. Most of it's going to be rubbish for you to get you to spend your money, but it's
so are we not going to
encapsulating, isn't it?
regret this internet and IT or media era? Because back in the days, you could only watch the movie and wait for bloody X Factor to come on a Saturday night. You build up for that.
Yeah, but this society is
Now you have it open there. You can watch as many X Factor as you want.
it's a want it now
Drown
society,
yourself,
isn't it?
you know, drown yourself, drink yourself to death there, watching, binge watch. That's what they
Do
call
you know
it.
why though? Do you know why? Do you know why?
No?
Because society wants everything now, doesn't it? Nobody wants to wait for anything no more. If you order something off
you think at some point Amazon will deliver the parcel within an hour?
If you order something off Amazon, it doesn't come within 3 days. You're not going to be happy about it.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's how they keep pushing the expectation to the point where it's going to become untenable.
How much are they?
What, the perfume?
Oh,
Have you tried the perfume?
they're nose stuff.
They are 99p those.
I think as well, the amount of knowledge and information that is out in the world now
Yeah.
is vast, and there's a lot of confusing elements to it as
Do you
well.
want me to just put them on the... Oh,
Oh, okay.
got to.
Oh, thank you.
There's a lot of
No,
misinformation.
No.
In society, there's a lot of misinformation.
Yeah.
So
That's
how
what,
they
that's what
spread
social media does.
how they spread
Misinformation.
propaganda.
Even Google, when you type on there, you still have to select which one is good information. You know, because everything
Well,
just mixed up.
Google's not giving you the whole shebang though, is it? It's not giving you every option. It's giving you what options they want to provide to you. There's other platforms that you can search for, other search engines that will bring up different results than Google. Because Google, Facebook, this whole
It's
They're
all
all
children
one.
of the same father, is it?
yeah, exactly. It's all meta, isn't it? It's all that meta universe and stuff.
But that's why the Chinese,
They've all got the same
they've got
agenda.
their own. The Chinese, they ban these social media in their place. So not like they ban them, but they always make their own.
But that's the
And that's the
other
way you
extreme,
protect
isn't it?
yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think it is. That's not a way to protect yourself either. That's the other extreme. That means that they're only being, just like us, they're only being given what their government are allowing them to see. Like if you go to some places in, North Korea and stuff like that, what they see, what they're subject to, media-wise, is whatever their government dictate. So that forms their opinion of the rest of the world.
Right. So if that's what you're saying, are you saying that Sky News or BBC doesn't have an agenda?
They do.
In that sense.
Of course they do. They
Are
all
you
do.
just
They all
saying
have
that?
their own
Are
agenda.
you just saying that that one is dampened down, is watered down
No, they all-
compared to those countries like North Korea
No, they
or
all have
China?
their own. They all have their own agenda.
Why are we all playing the same game?
We're all sat in the box. It's hard
Yeah.
to see the wood for the trees, as they say. If you're in the woods, sometimes you don't notice the trees.
Mm-hmm. So it's like when Americans start complaining about Huawei and saying that they're doing espionage with their technology and stuff. That
America are doing it all the time.
But everybody does the same
Who's
thing.
doing it?
It's like they said once that Germany was spying on them, but they're spying on Germany too. How do you know I'm looking in your direction if you're not looking at me?
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to be looking at me to realize that I'm looking in your direction. So everybody does the same. It's all about harvesting data. Because when we harvest data, then we can use them, sell them. Data is just money now.
Yeah.
You ever bought something from that Timu?
Never.
Never?
No.
At some point they were saying that they were going to ban TikTok, right? If they ban TikTok, how many suicides do you think we could have in a society?
What, as a direct effect of TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok ban.
I don't think many. I think it probably encourages the suicide rate. Probably enhances the suicide rate.
No,
Because-
I think it'll be worse. No, I think it'll be worse. Young people nowadays, they are on TikTok. They don't do
Think about
Facebook.
it.
They don't do even Instagram.
But think
is just
about
like,
how they're using it though, Diallo. Think about how they're using these things. They don't use it in a positive way. They're using it and taking 5,000 pictures a day. It's all to do with
How do I
it's
look?
all to do with how do I look, social imaging. And then if they can't live up to the expectations that social media upholds, then they become depressed. The rate for suicide has gone up in young girls. The rate for suicide's through the roof in young men because they see people like, I don't want to say any names, but they see people in the media platform.
you believe that
for
platform are more negative than
example, personal trainers, yeah? Personal trainers claim that they're natural and stuff like that, yeah?
Mhm.
And then they put on their social medias how you should eat this and eat that. And then in 6 months' time, they find out that they're actually taking anabolic steroids. So the people that follow them are trying to achieve their achievements. They're never going to be able to get to that
That's
standard.
another aspect of social media.
It's
right?
bullshit.
It's like somebody said there. I was watching a video this morning. That's exactly in that direction. Someone's got dreadlocks, and they say this is how you undo your dreadlocks. So you release
How are
your
you going to
hair.
undo your dreadlocks? If you can undo dreadlocks. My dad's had dreadlocks for 30, 40 years. You think you can just take them off?
She create that debate and that confusion and stuff for content. Because
Yeah,
the more
yeah.
controversial it's going to be, the more people are going to talk about it.
And click on it.
phone calls.
Yeah, we do. They are just there. But minimum spend is £5.
Can pay cash, can't I?
You can do.
Yeah.
She was ready for that then.
Yeah. So I don't know what you said there before. You were saying what was the discussion now? Yeah, saying that the guy who advertised body fitness and all this stuff, he actually could be taking steroids and selling an impossible
Dream.
objective or dream to
Yeah.
people. But people don't know the truth, and that's the whole.
And
you
what,
know, thing
and what
with
you're
social
doing
media.
is you're taking advantage of people because of their infalities, because they're never going to be able to achieve.
Do you
that
believe
same dream.
Can
they're all
I
vulnerable?
just have that one, please?
Some people are vulnerable. Yeah. I don't think everybody is. But I go to the gym.
Got it? There.
I'll give you one thing here. That's a tester perfume, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit of alien there. You ever use alien?
Oh, it smells nice, that. Smells all
On the
nice.
list. Get the list, right? You'll be back. Only item in the shop to get your money back on. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like it. Got two lists. Men, women, men on this side.
Alright, cheers.
But
Nice
they're
one.
good stuff.
Thank
We sell
you.
a lot there. Thank you very much.
See you later.
See you. We do have a what do you call it, a raffle there, but
Yeah.
if you send us a message on social media, you can enter.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
need to send us a message like
Alright.
Christmas raffle.
Yeah,
and then you
alright,
enter.
thank you.
Yeah?
For example, just going back to what we were saying, yeah, I go to the gym. Yeah, I've been going to the gym for a while. Yeah, I'm in fairly good shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you're still wondering-
even
you're still
me,
wondering-
even me,
you're
I
still
look in the
wondering how
mirror.
to get- yeah.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and
You're
I
not happy
think,
with
I
it.
want more. I want more. Yeah. That's called body dysmorphia. Because when I go into the gym and I say to my friends my arms are slim, they say they're not.
Yeah.
When I say to my missus that when I say to her, oh, I feel skinny, she says you're exactly the same.
Yeah.
So if me, a fairly confident person, is feeling like that, then there's going to be some other people out there that are going to be feeling worse than that people can take advantage of because of that.
That's right.
And that's what I feel like. That's what they do. Some of these influencers.
Yeah.
It's like all this hype about crime.
There are different type of drug dealers, aren't there?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like the smooth. They do it in a very subtle and
Subtle way.
way. You know, it's kind of acceptable crime.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's still a crime because they're abusing and deception. There's abuse, there's deception, and everything in there. But can you ever make it in life without being deceptive? And is that a fair question to ask?
I think it is.
Because I know someone said that this guy, 50 Cent, has got beef with what's the guy called? P. Diddy?
If you look, right, without even talking about those fools, if you look at real people in society like the Rockefellers or people that have actually made money that is lifetime, that will never be poor.
Yes.
Most of the money comes from, great crimes, doesn't it? One way or another. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about society. Slavery.
What kind of crime?
I'll tell you now. Slavery was legal at one point.
Was legal? Yes, it
So
was.
there you go then.
That's crime.
That's there you go. So laws change, don't they?
Yes.
So opinions change on things, don't they?
Yeah.
So right now we could be doing a lot of things that are really bullshit, and in 40 years we shouldn't have been doing that. Or in 100 years, do you know what I mean?
That's right. It's like apartheid and slavery and colonialism.
All of these things.
We're going there to civilize these people. I mean, has anybody put a pancart up saying we die here?
We're
going to be extinct if you don't come and save us.
Yeah,
no, you just came and invade people's lands and places and say we're coming to civilize you. And then in Cameroon there are some tribe there where somebody will die, they will bury him, but then they will remove the head and they'll keep the heads in one room.
Really?
It's just a tradition or something. Now, why did came and said that is Judy, that's bad for you. That get the Bible here. Forget about that. When you go in the museum there, where's the Queen, by the way? She's not buried really. She's kept somewhere where they can elevate and see her. I mean, they're there like they're sleeping forever. That's what they do. Even the Pantheon in France, in the museum there, the old kings, and they are there.
I'm not sure what they do with the people, but I'll take your word for it. And also, the same people that was coming over saying that people need, culture and sophistication and whatever, was the same people that was loading up rifles and blasting people's heads off. So,
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think
I'm still
that's a
yet
good
to
example.
understand how that was tolerated, how that was explained, or that can be explained with the Bible and stuff. Because some people there say colonialism was, they used religion to kind of cover the crime in a way. To say that even in the Bible, I said
It is true.
But I often said in the Bible you can almost justify everything. So if you chop somebody's head, you can find a passage in the Bible that tells you that this guy's head was chopped.
But that's how people manipulate scriptures and stuff as well, isn't it? Because nowhere in the Quran does it say that a woman's got to cover her head and cover her face and cover everything about her. It doesn't say that in the Quran. It says a woman must be modest. Yeah, so somebody, some dictator somewhere has gone, I don't want anyone looking at my wife.
Right.
Yeah, so now you have to wear this, and I'm going to back it up by these words here. Because most people couldn't speak, read, or write in those times. So they relied on scholars and scribes to read and write for them. Because in some parts it was actually illegal to know how to read and write. That is so they can control the masses with things like religion and scripture. Because once you start to read it, you can actually determine it, and you can actually...
So why they have different religions? It's just that they have different kings and stuff, and and someone said that.
I think religion's bullshit. I think it's so divisive.
They created it for control.
It's so divisive, religion.
Oh, now they said that the Catholic Church can bless homosexual
Yeah.
marriage,
So God's
but
changed
it's
his
not
mind
equal.
now.
But it's not equal to the other man.
So
I remember
So
saying that.
God's changed his mind now.
Yes, he does. Yes, that's a big debate.
You know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Do you know?
No, the God is adapting to the need of the society.
All right, is that what God does?
Yes, he's adapting. He's adapting to the need of the society.
Just makes me think it's even more bullshit. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm saying like how as a Christian or so-called I can stand in front of a Muslim and have an argument with him over the religion, that my religion represents something. He'll say to you, where's your holy book? I'll bring it there. Say, well, you don't even respect that book.
Yeah.
That's supposed to guide you.
It's certain person's
It's an
interpretation as well.
instruction manual for your
For life.
for life.
You
for
don't
your-
have to take it verbatim though. You
No.
don't have to take every single word. So a lot of it's metaphors. A lot of it are
And it's
stories.
but this is where the problem is. It's not as if this was not talked about. It's not as if these issues were not resolved or described or acknowledged in the Bible, right? Homosexuality and stuff, they are actually there.
Yeah, it is.
And it's
Sodomy and
prohibited.
stuff.
Yeah. It says don't do this.
So they've gone against the.
They've gone against it. It's not as if they didn't have a position on it. They had a position. So somehow now I said, and when I'm laughing about this, I'm saying I'm waiting for the next Bible because one has to come out
Do you know Joseph Smith?
to involve, like to incorporate these new changes that we live in,
Yeah.
and which makes the religion even more laughable.
I think is it the Book of Mormon or is it the Mormon Church?
The Mormon books is good. I've got one.
No, one second though. Is it Joseph Smith that is the leader or was the leader of the Mormons? Is it the Mormons or what are the other ones called?
I don't know.
Joseph Smith was one of the leaders anyway. But this just goes to show how contradictory some religions can be. That in like when this religion was first established, black people could not be ministers or pastors in this religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden in the 60s, now they can. So their God changed their mind as well. It's just bullshit. It's just a tool that they used to manipulate the masses back in the day when people couldn't read or write properly. Now what happens is, now we get misinformation. Now there's so much information out there that they actually make so much bullshit, so we can't tell the truth from the lies.
Yes, that's true.
And we're all walking around confused.
So you remember going back to that point where you say that the truth, the lies, the media, or what lies they told Ukraine? Ukraine is messed up now. So what next?
Well, are you even hearing about the Ukraine anymore?
They've killed more than 50% of the youth.
When was the last time you heard about the Ukraine on the news?
No, it's all about Israel now.
It's all about Israel now.
Israel and Palestine.
Because now we're being pointed in a different direction. Well, something else is going on. It's cloak and daggers. They want us to focus on something, while something else is going on around the corner. Do you know how many wars are going on in this world right now? There's wars going on all over Congo. There's wars over Africa, in the Middle East. I wouldn't be a fool to predict that this is the start of World War III. Because World War II started in a similar vein. World War I, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, it's always little things. It's little things that add on to little things that add on to little things. And before you know it, you're in that war.
That's right.
Russia now with Crimea moving into that area, trying to take over the Ukraine. Next thing, it's going to be China and Taiwan. They're going to be and then America has to get involved because it's pledged to protect Taiwan under the Treaty of NATO. You know what I mean? And all of these other things. Man, come on. This is World War III. But we're being distracted from it with TikTok and what's going on over
So
here.
they've created TikTok to get us asleep in a way.
Sleeping.
We're sleeping with our eyes open.
Sleeping into war. Walking our way into oblivion. Again, some people say I don't give a fuck. I'm only here for 70 years and I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want.
That's another way of
it is.
another way of looking into this.
And I don't judge people who are like that either.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge someone? Yes.
Right.
Who am I to judge someone like that?
I did. I'll shoot back.
Huh?
I'll back him a bit.
Okay. So what's Ukraine going to do now? They're on the mercy of Russia now. You know? It's Russia that holds all the cards now. They have to go back begging It's the guy, you know your guy, what's he called?
My guy.
Boris Johnson. He's the one
My guy.
who messed it up for them. They were negotiating there. He told them, don't. We will look after you. We'll make sure you get every weapon you need. And now he's gone, and they are left in the middle of the road.
So what is happening in the Ukraine right now then?
Well, nothing. It's a statu quo, but they couldn't get that offensive or whatever, counter-offensive or whatever they were talking about. They just fell and fell. They lost so many people. And then the Russians did something like, there was this place called Bakhmut. You must have heard about this, the Battle of Bakhmut. I'm sure there will be loads of movies about this one. The Americans will make movies about the Battle of Bakhmut. So the Ukrainians lost so many men there, and it was stupid. It was stupid because it's one town that doesn't really mean anything, but for the sake of their ego, they wanted to retake that town. Although Russia has ran it over. So that attempt failed so badly, but they lost so many men there that they can't fight. They don't have fighting men. They have older men there now to fight. You know, all the youth and the other ones now, they're running away from the country.
Yeah, because, you know why? Because there was dropping boxes of semi-automatic weapons on the streets and saying load up and get ready for the Russians. That's not how you prepare for war. You don't just drop
So now,
shit on the street.
now the point
What's
is,
going to happen
if
then
they
you
want
do
them
that?
to win the war, they have to send soldiers. They have to send
There has
American.
to be foreign aid.
Yeah, foreign aid in that
It's gotta be
sense.
foreign
Human foreign aid. That's it. I mean, I don't know how to call it.
But America won't send humans.
No, but you.
No one's going to send humans. We'll send aid, but not humans. But I think by
But
sending
even the
by
weapons are
sending
drying
aid,
out. Even the weapons are drying
by
out.
sending aid, yeah, you're already involved anyway. Because imagine this. Imagine if you're, fighting him, this man over here, yeah, and I'm supplying you with weapons. He's not gonna
Hello,
like. You're not
Scully.
gonna like me if I'm supplying him with weapons, are you?
Hello.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly.
You what? Sorry.
So we're already in it, mate. Aren't we?
Who is calling, please?
It's Mustafa calling from BES Utilities, and we're calling in regards to the change of tenancy. We have taken over the new premises. So can I speak to someone who deals with the utilities there, please?
Right. It's not something that we are interested in. I don't know who told you that we are interested in having a new contract, but we're not. So I've had about 10 calls already. I don't know how many more we're going to get. How many more do you guys do, like, on one job like this? I mean, how many times do you have to call them before you give up?
It comes up as you're currently out of contract. That's why we're giving you a call.
But that's bullshit, because it's not our contract.
Are you currently in a contract then?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Do apologize then for the call, sir. Have a great day.
So I'm not gonna have your mate calling me in the next 5 minutes or hour, because I've had it all day. That's all I've had today. I've had to deal with your calls today. That's all I've had to do today. Basically nothing else. That's a bit harsh. That's a bit like harassment or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no
You can
worries.
start charging
Do
for your time. You know.
apologize then for the call. Have a great day.
You know when they ring you,
Okay.
you just go out, you go, mate, as soon as they ring you, you know it's bullshit call, you go, from here on out, mate, I'm charging $9.99 per minute for this. No, seriously, boom, the whole fucking drops, mate. I don't even say 2 words to you, it just drops, mate.
How do you do
I
that?
do that, that's
I
what
need
say
your
to them.
genius. I need your genius mind to set up.
Say to them, say, straight immediately, you are being charged for this call, I'm just letting you know.
But then they know
Don't
your
take it
business.
out.
They know your business that you can't do that.
Don't take it all on.
They know your business. You can't do that. Huh?
What?
They know your business. You can't do that because customers calling me are always anonymous or new or whatever. Most of them are new. So if you start charging them, you're sacking your customers. You're sending them away. But that's all. Honestly, that's all I've had all day on the phone. They're calling me saying that it shows that you're out of contract or something. Mate, I'm not out of contract. I've had a contract like 6 months ago or something, or going back to January and stuff. And they're going to be December saying that I'm out of contract. It's just bullshit. Somebody sold them some data, like,
Yeah, that's what it
contact
is.
and stuff, and
That
they're
is what it
just
is.
trying to exploit the data that they just bought. And they will come up with, mate, loads of people come up with all sorts of excuses now when they want to talk to you because they know when they call they say, "Is that Mr. Daniel Jones?"
You never know
Who
who you
is
are.
calling first?
You never know
I'm
who you are.
Mr. You say I'm Mr. D's calling from that.
Yeah.
Is that Mr. Jones? That's what you do.
Yeah.
But then the callers just say, "Is that Mr. Jones?" They want you to disclose your card first before they tell you who they are.
I just say, who's talking?
Yeah.
Who's talking?
And that's all I've had to say to all of them today. I'm like, mate, I don't need any contract. And the other guy's like, okay, so you're happy to pay more? I said, yeah, why not? I'm happy to pay more. And it's like, well, we're gonna send you a massive bill. They're not my supplier, so we're gonna send you a massive bill. They think they're speaking to some naive kind of person, dumb and
So do you want to know something bad as well, D? I'll tell you something bad. You know me nana? You know me nana? Yeah, she lives in Boston, right?
Yeah, she might be my neighbour.
Yeah, she lives in Boston, yeah. She rang me about a week ago. She went,
Yeah,
"Oh,
people
come to my house."
people like that.
She went,
They abuse
listen,
them
she
so
went, come
bad.
to my house, she went, I've got something for you.
Come on.
So I went to her house, yeah, she went, yeah, she went, I've got your tablet. Oh, you're 83, where have you got a tablet from? She went, I went to renew my phone contract.
And then
they
they told me
for
it's for free.
I said, no, I said for free. I went, 1 minute, I rang him. He went, it's 13 quid a month. I went, she'll be back in tomorrow, mate. I went, with the fucking thing. I went, how many people are you selling? How many old people are you taking the mickey out of, right? That come in and leave with a tablet or a £30. Obviously she's got a bit of money, she's got a pension.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
don't know she's even paying it, mate. I went, take it back.
Yeah.
They went, well, it's a bit. I went,
Hey,
she's
dude,
walking in, she's going to put it on the desk and walk out. She's 83, she doesn't know. Cheeky bastard.
Mission based, innit? So just rob you blind.
Horrible, mate.
Oh god.